Welcome to the second season of this Oklahoma State Dynasty. In the last one, we went through the whole offseason. We set our depth chart and everything like that. We got started on recruiting. I'm going to go ahead and start assigning hours to these recruits we have on our board right now. And then we'll get into the first week of the season and see how everything looks. And we'll give a little recruiting update. I'm going to do all of that off camera. It's going to just take forever. And then we'll see what everything looks like once we move forward to the next week. All right, we're at week one for our game against UTEP, but we're going to take a look at recruiting first and see how we're going. This recruiting is going to build the foundation for the entire dynasty, and you'll kind of see the hours I put in last week. I haven't changed anything yet. So we put 50 hours, not the max amount, but 50 hours into Taylor Watkins. He's the 4-star field general, and we're now taking the lead, which is nice to see, but I'm curious about this 5-star quarterback. Okay, we're not out of the mix, man. We're there. We're third. You know what I mean? So I can't really justify. Maybe I could justify taking some hours off of Taylor Watkins. We'll come back to it. But for now, I think I'm happy with that if we can leave it that way, if possible. With Kevin Wrights, this is the halfback that I really want. He's the 9th ranked halfback in the country. And he's elusive while Kennedy is a power back. That's kind of a two-school race right there for Kennedy. But for Wrights, I'd really like to be. Oh man, are we fighting Ole Miss for both of those players? We are. All right. Well, once again, I kind of want to keep that the same and just see how it progresses. At receiver, we're so spread thin trying to get all of our recruits this year, so not really able to allocate as much hours as we should. I'm wondering if we're in the lead for anybody. We're not. Oof, it's gonna be tough. Especially it looks like for Keene, they're pretty far along. LSU. Oh no, some of them are already in the top 5 though. Oof. Okay. I don't. The thing is, we just need more hours. Maybe we will take a few hours off of that 4-star quarterback Watkins to try to help out. We are in the lead for Rashad, which is awesome at tight end. No need to make any changes there. Fallon locked us out, which I guess is fine. Once again, we don't need depth at offensive line. We really just need quality. So that's not horrible, especially since we're still in the lead with Ames. And, they're both named Ames. Okay, cool. With both of them. At guard, Alfonso Payne has locked us out. That's fine. We'll remove him. We've got Matt Tungs here. We're in the lead for him, so I want to keep that the same. Obviously, we got to keep an eye on everyone else who's offered him a scholarship and LSU as well. But since we have the lead, I can't take points away from everyone, other people. The nice thing though with our offensive line is we got 3 4-star centers here, and we're in the lead for all of them. We only put 10 hours. So looking pretty good there, to be honest. We're going to keep that all the same because we can always move these guys to other positions if needed. But I'm happy if we can get even a few of these 4-stars on offensive line. It'll be huge 2 or 3 years down the road. At the end, we need 3 this year. I put 65 hours into this 5-star, and we are at the top of the list, which is awesome. He's the 3rd best left end in the class. So we're just going to keep it on 65 and hope that that's enough to make him come to Oklahoma State. We're also in the lead for this 4-star and that 4-star as well. If we could get these 3 players, even if we could just get 2 of them, would be huge for our defensive line. Also, we're really light on D tackles, and we have. So unfortunately, I said this in the last episode, but there are no D tackles interested in our school, at least at the beginning of the year. Literally none. And we need 3. So we put 30 on each. At least we're on their boards now. But man, we really need to put more hours in, and I just don't have the hours to spare right now. So we're just going to have to keep that as it is. Or maybe do we take the hours off of one and increase the hours on the other 2 to at least get 2 4-stars and then maybe look for a 3-star later? That might not be a horrible idea. I want to keep it as it is for now. And let's just see how it progresses. At outside linebacker, we also need 3 players, but it looks like we're doing good here. This 4-star, we're in the lead. We're pretty much tied for CJ Obi, and for Siaki Wang, we're in the lead. So we'll keep that all the same. And with middle linebacker as well, I'm happy with how this is progressing. So we'll keep those hours the same. I mean, there's a chance we might not update anything. Maybe the kicker. I think I put 10 hours towards him. We'll see how that went. At cornerback, need a ton of help there. Not in the lead on anybody. Obviously, just very strapped for hours right now. I don't know where to pull them from. I don't want to pull them from our quarterback, to be honest with you, because we do need a quarterback, and I'm not convinced we're going to get we got to keep him on both because we're probably not going to get the 5-star, but I want to keep that option open, obviously. So we'll just have to leave cornerback as it is right now and hope that something happens in the future. Didn't get any interest from Roy Diamond in that first week. We offered him a scholarship and put 10 hours. We'll see if that changes the following week. I think for now we can't really make any changes in hours, to be honest. I mean, unless is there someone that we're like super far ahead on? So the recruit that we're farthest ahead with the lead on recruiting is Britton Smith here, but I'm not going to take hours off of a 5-star recruit that we have a potential chance of getting. So we're going to keep all the hours the same and wait a week to see how it progresses further. But until then, we've got our first game of the season at UTEP. Last year was a horrible year for Oklahoma State, but we did win the first 3 games in a row last year. We didn't just went on to lose 7 in a row. Then we beat Texas Tech at home. Then we went to Boulder and lost to Colorado pretty horribly. So this is going to be an interesting test. We've got a new quarterback, but we've got, as you can see here on the Heisman Watch, the #1 preseason Heisman candidate, Ollie Gordon II, on our team. We're looking to have an Ollie Gordon redemption tour and have him win the Heisman. Let's get into this game at UTEP and see what we can do. And here we are in El Paso, ready for our season debut, the first full season that we're in charge, and we're looking to start off with a big win here against a team that, to be fair, we should be beating. There's no way that UTEP should be able to compete with a school that is of our level. So hopefully we go out here and we get a easy win. Our last game against Colorado, we got to look back towards last season, was a pretty horrific defeat. So hopefully we are able to start well. We'll get the ball first, and let's see how our offense can do. Garrett Rangel taking the reins as starting quarterback this year. I think he's a scrambler, an improviser, something like that. But we're going to start on the ground with our Heisman candidate, Ollie Gordon. We're looking for him to have a big game to start his Heisman campaign, and we'll start with a 2-yard run. And since it's a rainy day, we're going to try to keep it on the ground as much as we can. But I see Ollie Gordon there out for a screen. We'll cut it back. We'll cut it out. Kind of got caught up there, but that's a first down. And we've called our first real passing play for Rangel. That's not a screen. We'll see if he's able to get a completion. I'm looking at R1. He's open. He's supposed to be redshirted. Or no, is he from the transfer portal? Senecal. Yeah, he's from the transfer portal. Okay, that's fine. I was worried he was a true freshman out there. I redshirted every true freshman on the team. But the first pass for Garrett Rangel is successful and added to that screen we also threw. Ollie Gordon will get 3 there on the ground. And after a couple of short runs, Cedric Alexander came into the game for a moment while Ollie Gordon rested. We've now got 3rd and 6. I'm looking for Senecal. We'll see if he's able to get open. Oh, but I see X. Oh, no, that's a pick. That's a pick 6. No. Rangel misses the tackle, and that was so stupid. I was looking for, I think it was Senecal the whole way, and then at the last moment, I thought I saw that receiver open towards the sideline, and he absolutely was not. I did not see that defensive back, and our first drive ends horribly. Can we keep UTEP to a field goal here? I sure hope so. What a terrible decision by me there. The thing is, when I threw the ball, he was open, and I really just did not see that defensive back. We're chasing after their quarterback. He throws it, and that is a touchdown. 7-0 UTEP. We have to do better on this next drive. And as our offense comes back out on the field, need to have more success than the last drive for sure. Let's just get it in the hands of our best players. He kind of got caught up on the offensive line there, but we need some big plays from our team. And this is familiar 3rd and 6 again. We had a rushing play that went nowhere, and then a short pass that only gained 1 yard. We'll throw a screen to Ollie Gordon. He's not able to get all the way out into the flat, and we'll have to punt the ball. Now our defense, there's not much they could do on the last drive. Hopefully they do better on this one. What a horrible start. And they started this drive with 2 incomplete passes, so now we're in 3rd and 10 situation. Defense playing well so far. We'll see if we're able to extend our good plays to 3 in a row. Can we at least get in the way of that? Thank goodness. I thought he was going to catch it, and our offense will get the ball back. Let's go out and score a damn touchdown against UTEP. Our run offense is non-existent, and I think it's due to our offensive line. We had 1 positive rush on this drive, 1 negative rush, and we got to punt the ball again. Yeah, I know we've got this new quarterback who's never played before, and our offensive line, admittedly, is not good. But we've got, if this is how we're going to play against UTEP, how are we going to play against the Big 12? And I'm pretty sure UTEP just got maybe the first down of the entire game. I'm not sure if we got one on that first drive, but they definitely didn't get one on their touchdown drive as they started on 1st and goal. And that's the second first down of the game. We got to figure something out here. We cannot lose to UTEP. All right, we've got them 3rd and 7. They took a couple of shots downfield towards the end zone that we got in the way of, and then a screen play to get 3 yards. Hopefully we're able to get the ball back here, and we get a huge sack. That's Amon Oates, one of our defensive ends, 4th and 16. Our offense will finally get the ball, although we've been so unproductive. We have to keep in mind, though, brand new quarterback. Offensive line got a lot worse, so there's going to be some growing pains while we figure out this team, but we will get there. We will get there. And we finally got our first out of the game. Ollie Gordon ran it on 2nd down for about 8 yards, and now we're set up with 1st and 10. We get caught up on our own offensive lineman, though, and that's another issue with this running game. And our passing game isn't very good because, well, we've got this quarterback that has no experience. So we're going to try to keep it on the ground and hopefully make... but they blitz from the safety. But Ollie Gordon's able to break a tackle. And Ollie Gordon, we just got to get it in his hands. Get the ball in the hands of our best player. And now Ollie Gordon is starting to play well. He's got 53 rushing yards so far. This will be the last play of the first quarter if we're able to get it off. I'm looking at Freeman for the RPO. We're going to get it to him. And then he's in some space, and we get a 1st down. There's the end of the first quarter, and now our offense is sort of starting to put together a drive, which is exactly what we needed. And Ollie Gordon is playing up to the potential that we know he has. They've got -2 rushing yards, so great job by our defense. And now we've got more yards total, and then we've got more time of possession. It's just time to succeed at the opportunities that we're taking. And after a play where there was no one open, we had to throw the ball away. It's 3rd and 7 on the verge of being in the red zone. We threw an interception on that play last time, but this time we complete the pass to the same receiver, and that gets us down to the 4-yard line with the best opportunity we've had to score all day. We're already a couple of minutes into the second quarter. Let's go ahead and give this to Ollie Gordon and see if we can get our first rushing touchdown of the year. We absolutely can't, as there were no blockers present. Let's try a jet touch pass. I always like these down here deep in the red zone. We'll get it to Freeman, who's our slot receiver. He's very fast. He's got like 93. I'm just going to cut it up, and there is our first touchdown of the year. That'll go down as a passing touchdown for Garrett Rangel and a receiving touchdown for Rangel. We tie it up, against UTEP 7-7. Now we just got to keep playing defense like we have been, and then do that every time on offense. And UTEP's had a couple of nice plays on this drive, but we got him in 3rd and 6. And if we can stop him again, I think our defense is going to have so much confidence. And if our offense can just do what they did again, I don't know what that was. Let's go out and score another touchdown after this punt return. And Ollie Gordon is playing incredibly well in this game after some early struggles. We're going to get the ball here to him on 2nd and long. And he's able to make up a lot of that ground. 7 yards there. We've got 3rd and 3. What do we call? I don't mind an RPO, to be honest. We'll see what those defensive backs do. I'm going to change the camera angle, to there to make sure we can see him. He's Y. Let's get it to Y. He's open. He catches the ball. It was low, but we still get a fair amount of yards on that one. 1st down, and this offense is starting to come alive.
Looking for a gap. It's Gordon. Ball's out.
Oh no, Ollie Gordon fumbles it, and UTEP recovers. Oh my gosh, you got to be kidding me. No way, you can't start the year like that if you're looking for a Heisman. No. What happened here? Did he really fumble it? Was he down? Whoa. Was he down? Let's watch. I mean, nah, he was down. I want to challenge that. Can we challenge? Challenge play. He was down. He was totally down. We'll see what the referees decide. Yeah, look right there. Knee down. Yeah, no, that's not a fumble. That's not a fumble. Let's see. And there we go. The play goes our way. We'll keep the ball. 2nd and 2. Ollie Gordon, we're going to get it right back to him. I knew he wouldn't fumble. Ooh, man, they rushed well. Wow, they got into the backfield quickly. We've got 3rd and 3. I'm going to go for another RPO. Out on the right this time for Freeman. Take a look at those defensive backs. I'm not happy with the way they look lined up out there. I'm going to get it to him. He's got some space, and he catches it with some momentum. Is this going to be his second touchdown of the game? Almost. Freeman's having a pretty nice game at receiver. He is our slot guy. 4 catches for 61 and a touchdown. Not bad at all. Let's try halfback power O. See if we can run this in. And this is the kind of offense we expect to have. Even better than this, really. And Ollie Gordon, whoa, I was about to call that a touchdown. Shockingly, it wasn't. I'm going to send it right back up the middle with Ollie Gordon. See if we can get his first touchdown of the year. I don't know why I tried to go outside, but I went back inside and we score 14-7 Oklahoma State after that challenge that resulted in that fumble being reversed. And we take advantage of it, and we've got double their points. Let's keep playing defense, and this game should be easy. And their offense on the verge of going 3 and out on this first drive after our second score. Let's see if we can get the ball back. I'd really like to beat UTEP by more than this. I see him wide open. There's a cornerback right there wide open, but our defensive a receiver there wide open. Our cornerback is able to come down and get in the way of that. So that is 3 and out for this UTEP offense. I'd love to go 21-7 up before halftime, if not more. 3rd and 3 after a fairly successful drive so far. I'm looking for Freeman in that little... Yeah, he's open. Quick catch, easy. Freeman has been really good for us in this game. Kind of shocking. I was expecting our top receiver Stribling to really get the bulk of the catches, but I don't think he's caught anything so far. Ollie Gordon's incredible. He's got over 100 yards, and we've got about 2 minutes left in the quarter. Looking for... Oh, X was wide open. Couldn't get it to him in time. And that sack makes our lives a little bit more difficult. That's the 2-minute warning. Let's go for this double pivot. We've called this play twice, one of which was an interception and one was a huge completion. We'll see what the third time is. Third time's a charm. Same receiver all 3 times. Unfortunately, not able to keep it in bounds. And we've got 3rd and 11. I'm thinking a screen here. Get into the hands of Ollie Gordon out wide and let him cook. Maybe. Let's show halfback slip screen to the left so we're in a little more space. And hope we can make up 11 yards. We're not able to get the ball off in time. I mean, can we kick a 48-yard field goal? How good is our kicker? Well, our kicker's kick power, Logan Ward here, is 88. So I'd say let's go for it. And with the way our defense has been playing, I'm not too worried about us stopping. Oh, man, the wind is 13 miles an hour towards us, though. Seems like it's going to be unlikely. We'll go for it. That's not great accuracy. It's far enough. I think we got it. Did we get that? Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. 48-yard field goal. Nice kick. And we go up 17-7. Obviously, we'd prefer it to be 21-7, but the half isn't over yet. Let's see if we can get a quick stop. We've got all 3 timeouts. Whoa, he was wide open. UTEP, no. How did he get so wide open? There was no one near him. Huge play from UTEP, and they are right back in this. I got to see a replay of that. How did he get so wide open? I think this is going to be a good angle to see how he got... Oh, well, just like that. I guess I'm confused. So, I mean, I see this player running over there. I don't see how that could have possibly been his man. Although, he is lined up in front of nobody. I mean, yeah, that's just unfortunate, really. That is just unfortunate. 17-14. But we've got a minute and 3 timeouts. Let's see if we can score before halftime. Minute 4 seconds, 3 timeouts. What can this offense do with our new quarterback who has never done really anything? That's our 4th time calling that play. Get a first down and get out of bounds. Not bad. Should we take a shot downfield? We can try if someone's open. Maybe Stribling. We'll see what that safety does. No, that's not going to happen. Let's just get it to Y. Yeah, that wasn't a good play. 2nd and 10. I'm going to try a screen, I think. Yeah, let's try a screen. The last time we called a screen, we couldn't even get the ball out in time. Hopefully that changes this time. We're just going to throw it now, although there's a D end right on him. We'll call a timeout. That's 3rd and what? Quite a bit. I'm thinking about calling another screen, to be honest with you, to the other side and see if it works. That could be a horrible decision, but we're going to go for it because I want to get the ball in. Yeah, not a good decision. Screens don't work against this team, and we're going to have to punt this off again. Now we have the horrible reality that we could lose the lead before halftime at this point. So this is going to be a bit of a stressful drive here. We can't leave people as wide open as that guy was, though. I mean, that was just ridiculous. We were having a pretty successful drive defensively before that touchdown, and then we just made a huge mistake, almost able to get a sack there. 40 seconds left in the game. UTEP has 2 timeouts. Let's see what they do here. And they will get the ball first in the second half, so a score here would be very, very tough for us to recover from. I'm going to cover. That's a pick. Don't let him catch that. Oh, you got to be. Oh, come on. What are we doing here? What are we doing here? That is that. You know, when we leave someone wide open, I'll say our bad, but that was just ridiculous. What was our defensive back doing? What were we doing there? That's just stupid. There's no way that we should have given up that touchdown. What happened here? But he gets better position. We cut back, can't get there in time. Now, the whole time in the air, we're just standing there behind him. I guess you can't put your hand out because of pass interference, but at least step out and get in front of him, do something, or tackle him better when he catches the ball. There's no reason he should be breaking that tackle facing the wrong way. And then what the hell is number 6 doing? What was that? Oh, that was horrible. We worked hard to get the lead in that game. We got a 2-score lead, and now all of a sudden we're facing, in the span of like 2 minutes, UTEP scores 2 touchdowns. What's the flag on that play? Was that roughing the kicker? No. All right, well, we got 30 seconds to take a couple shots downfield. I am pissed off about those last 2 drives. This game should be 17-7 right now, and instead it's 17-21. Ridiculous. All right, 30 seconds to go. We'll try a shot downfield or a couple. We'll see what happens. Actually, I see Stribling is open. Is this a touchdown of ours? Come on, catch that. Oh, come on, man. You got to catch that. You got to catch that one. Oh, man, I'm fired up right now. You got to catch that. That was Stribling. That was our number 1 receiver. Drops that in that situation. You can't do that, man. You can't do that. X is open. We're going to get it to him and then call a timeout. So he catches that pass. Hit right after, but you can't catch that. Our top receiver. Yeah, ridiculous, man. Let's try an all go. See if we can catch him off guard. Maybe Shetron out on the right. See what the safety does. Safety covers. Oh, man. I'm just going to have to throw it away. 12 seconds. Even if we could get a field goal. I'm going to try verticals again. Surely they're going to continue to call. I don't like that all of our receivers are on the same side of the field, but it's going to kind of overload that safety maybe. Square is open again. Come on, man. Come on, man. That's a catch. Stribling makes up for the last drop, and we score a huge touchdown with, 10 seconds left in the half. Hits him with the gritty, and we go up. What's the score now? 24-21, back and forth game. A Big 12 team against, I don't even remember what conference UTEP is in, against UTEP. And we're fighting for every single point. But luckily, Stribling's able to make up for that drop and get us a touchdown, 24-21. And that will be halftime, bar a miracle from UTEP. We'll just look at the last play just to make sure. We'll go cover 4 quarters. And they're just going to kneel the ball. What a frustrating half. I mean, realistically, it could be 24-7 right now if it weren't for 2 defensive errors on 2 separate plays in the last 2 minutes of that half, which is quite frustrating. But all we can do is get into the second half, play some more defense, and win this game. We've got the exact same amount of passing yards, but we have 8 more attempts than them. But they've got 3 passing touchdowns. Man, we got to be better. Here we go at the start of the second half. Got to play some defense. Hopefully we stop making stupid mistakes and we're able to get a quick stop here and get the ball back. And after a huge pass completion by this UTEP offense, they got like 30 yards. It wasn't that big, but still it's frustrating. They're 1st and 10 here from the 30-yard line. Our defense has got to step up and do better. We played so well in like the first quarter on defense. He'll have to throw that ball away. And I don't understand why we've just completely lost it. Maybe they figured out our play calling. We've been mostly calling zones, so I tried to mix it up with some man coverage on this drive. Obviously, that isn't working. We got a nice little blitz. blitz, but they're able to get a check down option. Maybe that was a screen. 3rd and 7. We got to stop them here. I'm going to try some Tampa 2 spy. They're in field goal range, you'd imagine. I don't know how good their field goal kicker is, but they have a chance to tie it up here or even score a touchdown. So this is a pretty big play. I'm going to stay over the middle. I'm going to cover this halfback here. I don't know where that receiver is going to. The star, he's running the wrong way. Oh, come on. Oh, we should have rushed with that middle linebacker that we were using. And our coverage breaks down and he finds a man wide open. That is so frustrating. And they score a touchdown and take the lead. I can't believe we're having a back and forth game with UTEP right now. But that's what the reality of this situation is. Our defense is straight up not good. We have no cornerbacks over 80 rated. That is ridiculous. I mean, besides Nick Martin, our 97 rated middle linebacker, our defense, I think our highest defensive player besides him is probably our, well, no, it definitely is our 82 rated free safety. That's it. That's all we've got. And it is very clear here. Almost able to block the extra point, but UTEP is up by 4, 28-24. We need our offense to bail our defense out of this one. And we got to score here. We can't let them, run away with the lead. Because at this point, I'm not convinced that our defense can stop them. Luckily, Ollie Gordon turns an unsuccessful play into a successful one. I'm going to take a shot downfield. It was working quite well for us at the end of the first half. Let's take a shot downfield here on 2nd and inches. We'll go all go. They're pressing Stribling. This might be cover 0. It's not. But I'm going to get it to and we can't get the ball up in time. He had like one-on-one out there, but that's all right. That's why we take a shot like that on 2nd and inches. And oh man, this actually is cover 0. I'm going to look for Stribling. He's not open. Let's just get it to X. And that's just a smart decision. I had a thought to throw it to square to Stribling out there, but I just don't think it would have worked out well for us. And we had to just get rid of the ball. So we get the first down and live another day. I'm going to actually audible to a run here for Ollie Gordon. First down. Cut it back up and inside. And that's why he's so good. The movements are so quick. So quick. Let's get on with this drive and see if we can score a touchdown. And now we're in the red zone on the 20-yard line exactly. Oh, man, I don't have enough time to make an audible, but they're pressing so much that I'm tempted to just take a shot to the end zone, but we won't do it. And that's an unsuccessful run, the first in a while for Ollie Gordon. Here, I think I'm looking for Shetron or Drummond. And we'll see if one of them can get open. I'm getting it to X. Just make up some yards there, 3rd and 5. Big play for us. We got to call something that's like almost a sure thing. I'm going to try Z under and look for that slot receiver. I was going to be Senecal, although Freeman might be open in the back of the end zone. I'm just going to get it to R1. Oh, he didn't hold on to that. Well, we're going to have to kick a field goal. We can't give up points right now. I can't believe he didn't hold on to that. Is that a good aim? I think that's good right there. Oh, no, that was bad aim. Please get in. Please get in. Oh, my goodness. I fucked it up. One of the things that's so frustrating about this game is those dropped passes. They just... Like, he had enough space as a receiver at Oklahoma State to make that catch. So now we just got to rely on our defense, which they just have not played well in this one. I completely forgot to commentate because I was so locked in, but on 3rd and 1, the quarterback tried to do like a QB sneak, and we stopped him for a sack. Don't rough the passer. Rough the kicker. How is that not called there? It should have 100% been called. I should have called it fair catch. What a weird play. That should 100% be coming back for roughing the kicker. But let's just call a play as fast as we can so they can't like do something crazy and review it. We've got the ball back. Nice stop by our defense. It was a 3 and out. Oh, man. Ollie Gordon almost broke free. And it's like so tough. After that first play is unsuccessful, it's so difficult to get back on track. We'll call a screen, which has not worked so far in this game. Looks like it will work here. Can we beat that linebacker to the outside? We can. And at least we make up over half of the distance. And now just like that, 3rd and 5. I'm going to try stick. See if we can hit Freeman over the middle. There's not really any players over the middle, so hopefully... I'm going to try to get wide. Oh, he broke into open field. And man, this is so frustrating. such a frustrating game. We got to figure out how to utilize this offense. So we'll have to punt it right back off. 2 3-and-outs in a row, but that's a nice punt, and they won't have very good field position. 8-yard line. And after a 1-yard catch and then an incompletion, it's 3rd and 9. They're only on their 10-yard line, so we need to make a stop here. We need to make a stop here. Come on. And he throws the ball away. All right, come on, offense. We're going to have great field position. This is our chance to take the lead of this game. Their offense is starting to sputter. Our defense is starting to play well. If we're going to pull away and get the win, it's got to happen right now. Starting with this punt return, which looks like we're going to get a little bit of yardage, which is nice. We'll start on their side of the field. Let's get this started. And on 2nd and 5, I see they got like cover 0. I'm taking a shot downfield here. There's no one open. Can we get Y? Come on, please don't intercept that. Oh my goodness. We went for it. I thought I saw a matchup I could take advantage of. It didn't work out, but at least we lived to have 3rd and 5. I'm going to try Y shallow cross. Usually that X receiver, the receiver that's marked X, is able to get open with some ability for yards after the catch, and he's able to outrun that linebacker just barely. That linebacker could have easily gotten a hand on him and blown that play up, but he doesn't. And we've got 1st and 10 from the 33-yard line. And we are officially in the red zone again. Let's have a better result this time. I see a giant hole there. We'll get, 7, 6. Ollie Gordon with 148 on the day. That's the end of the 3rd quarter. We go into the 4th quarter down 4 points, but I would say we've got more momentum than them. Our quarterbacks almost have the exact same amount of passing yards. He's got more touchdowns, and we've got an interception, so I guess he's playing a better game overall. But that's mostly due to, 2 plays that just did not go our way. Realistically, if you take those 2 plays away, their quarterback has not played that well, and that's another 1st down with Ollie Gordon. 1st and goal from the 8. It's so hard to score from the red zone, but I think we're just going to keep handing this ball off. And generally speaking, when we just run it right up the middle, that's when, at least with our line against their line, that's when we're able to find the most success so far in this game. So we're going to continue that. As you can see there, does he sneak in? He can't. But I'm actually going to call pretty much a very similar play. Hopefully we can just run this in for an easy score. And we should be able to get it in here. There we go. We take the lead. Now it's all about defense. All about defense, but at least we have the lead in the 4th quarter. We just need the ball back in our hands. 31-28 Cowboys. Oh, man, you got to make that. You gotta get in the way of that or put a big enough hit on him that he drops that. Because that is a huge reception there. They've got 1st and 10 from just about midfield here. 12 minutes left in the game, and they are working their way down the field. Luckily, that's a tackle for loss, which we absolutely needed right then. What do we call here? I've been running with some zone blitzes, which have seemed to work pretty well. So I'm going to stick with that here on 2nd and 13. But due to the yardage, maybe it would have been a better idea to call more of a pass-centered coverage. But they hand the ball off. We blitz. We should stop them, and they just get back to a 10, whatever it's called. All right, I'm going to call Tampa 2 spy here and hope that we can get their offense off the field. Because if we can get the ball back right now and we can score, it would I don't need to say, it would greatly make this game a lot easier. Come on, don't let them get a 1st down. Someone get to the damn quarterback. Oh, come on, man. And he breaks 2 tackles also. Man, that was so frustrating. When we can't... There's no reason why our team, which should be so much better than their team, cannot put any pressure on the quarterback when they're putting so much pressure on us. Ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. We just have to worry about holding them to a field goal, I guess. Although, I don't know how their offensive line is so much better than ours. I don't know. I don't get it. 2nd and goal from the 4. A turnover here would be huge. We haven't had a single turnover in this game, which is obviously not ideal. Oh, I totally bit on the fake. Luckily, their quarterback does not get in, and they are on the 2-yard line. I'm going to call the same play, although actually I'm going to switch it up. I'm going to call a blitz instead. I think they're going to run the ball. I have no way of knowing, though. They call a little option, and at the last minute he gets the pitch off and they score a touchdown and take the lead. I am pissed off about this game. There have been 4 plays that their offense have done that has scored that. I mean, without those 4 plays, like it was that first like wide open touchdown from the second quarter. There were 2 plays in the last 2 minutes of the first half that were ridiculous, and that got them the lead. That one. And then there were 2 plays where like we just couldn't put any pressure on the quarterback, and he found a receiver downfield after like as we're like 20 seconds of being in the pocket. And now we've got work to do. I do not want to start the season with a loss. Ooh, here we go with this drive. Come on, Cowboys. We got the ball on the ground on first down, and we lost yardage. Now we're gonna have to pass. They blitz. X is kind of open, but we can't even almost get it to him. In my opinion, we're in 4-down territory here because our defense cannot. I mean, no, we're not. To be fair, we have to trust that our defense can do something. Oh man, why? Come on, come back to it. Oh Jesus. We gotta trust our defense. We gotta trust our defense, man. I'm so bummed out by this game. I feel like 4 plays that were ridiculous decided this game. And it's just like so frustrating. So frustrating. 3rd and 3 here. Big play. This is the 3rd play of their drive. Come on, defense. We need to stop. We need to stop desperately. That's a pick. Oh my God, you got to be kidding me. You got to be kidding me. That's a pick 6 if he catches that. Wow. That is a pick 6 if he gets that. Don't rough the kicker. Oh, you got to be fucking kidding me. I forget now. In previous dynasties I've done, I've turned off roughing the kicker because it's so ridiculous. It's nothing I can do about that. It happens so often, and that might have just lost us the game because of a fucking roughing the kicker call that I have no control over. I'm so frustrated right now at this game. Ridiculous. And now we have to make another stop. We should have had a pick 6. We got another 3rd down. And man, I don't know anymore. I don't know. Come on, guys. The quarterback takes it. Yes, we stop him. They're not in field goal territory for I mean, are they? That's a far field goal in the rain with the wind. Come on, please don't. I mean, it doesn't really matter if they make it or not, to be honest. They do make it. We still have to score. Wait, does it matter? Does that mean a touchdown just ties it? I don't know the score. I think that means a touchdown just ties it. Yeah. So we need to score a touchdown here. Good return. We'll get... Oh, no, not that good. I thought we got farther. 21-yard line. Well, it's 4-down territory for sure now with 5 minutes left in this game. And this is not going the way we expected it. I don't understand why their offensive line plays so much better than ours. It is, like, infuriating. But let's see what we can do. 3rd and 5. I mean, this is basically the game. I'm going to go for square. He's open down the field. Come on, man. Catch this. Bro, he didn't even try. Like, what was that? He's our #1 receiver with no one pressing him at the line. He can't beat their defensive back. Okay, the pass was too far. But, I mean, don't you jump or dive or do something in this situation? I feel like we need to go for it on 4th down, to be honest. I'm going to try mesh spot. Man. That's a bad throw. That's a pick. That's the fucking game. Oh, and of course we can't make the tackle. Man. We didn't have anywhere to go. We had to try something, so we had to throw it. Was anyone open on that play? I wonder. Because I was first looking for square out there, but they weren't pressing him. Ollie Gordon wasn't open. 48 wasn't. Yeah, no one. I mean, where could we have thrown it with the defense coming for us on a blitz? I mean, maybe we could have tried to fit a throw in here, but 36 would have gotten to that for sure. There was no one open. Yeah. No options there. Should have punted it. That's going to be this game, most likely. And that is just fucking unfortunate, man. I'm not going to start calling timeouts yet. I mean, For us to have a shot, we need to get a pick or something right here. I mean, they can't score, a field goal or a touchdown.
With the lead, thank you to the defense for forcing that turnover, setting us up.
Can't believe it. In shock. Come on, cause a fumble, do something. This will be the last play before the 2-minute warning. Come on, defense. Get it. We need a turnover. I mean, he drops it, but I mean, what we'll need to do if we want to win this, we got to score. I mean, we could try to block this punt, I suppose. Nope. And that's 10 point. I mean, we'll have to score a touchdown quickly, onside kick, and then get a field goal. We're just gonna have to throw it downfield. I mean, that's the point that we're at. Verticals on every play, basically. Man. Don't intercept that. I don't like those vertical plays where like we're all on the same side of the field. I don't like that. I don't think we're gonna win this game, but we gotta at least try. Oh, what is that? What the hell was that? All right. Well, I'm not even going to play the rest of the game. That's it. I'm fucking pissed off. I feel like there was I mean, I'm not going to say that Heisman has unrealistic. Okay. I haven't played that many games on Heisman. This is my third one. The first two were at the end of the last season, but I feel like those games seemed fair. This game didn't seem fair to me. I feel like that. I pressed the button to throw the ball away, and he like pitched it. I don't know what that was. I don't know. This game didn't seem fair to me. I'm just going to sim the rest of it, but I'm pretty pissed off about that. And they ran up the score as we simmed it and kicked another field goal. They're acting like they won the damn national championship. I'm so pissed. Like, the fact that, like, we cannot put any pressure on the quarterback and, like, they get to our quarterback so quickly. Like, what is that? Their quarterback threw for 320 and 4 touchdowns. Just, like... It's just ridiculous. That game pissed me off. Let's look at the stats. And I got to advance the week. I can't look at UTEP anymore. We got to just move on. That's such a difficult loss to take, honestly. Especially when we had a 10-point lead there in the first half. And then all of a sudden, I don't know what it is, but for some reason, all sports video games have this thing where if things are going a little too well, it's like, nah, we're not going to take that. There's never like an easy game, you know, or a game that is realistic. Rangel throws 2 touchdowns, 2 picks, 264 yards. I mean, for his first game as a start, it's not horrible, but Ollie Gordon gets 159 with 2 touchdowns. Really good game from him. Freeman has 8 catches for 93 and a touchdown. You can see the rest of the players there. Stribling pissed me off with that missed, what do you call it, a drop. No turnovers by our defense. But Nick Martin only, Nick Martin, where is he at? Only 2 tackles. He's a 96 rated middle linebacker. You know? What the hell is up with that? Let's get it. Let's advance so we can end this episode. Not starting the year off very well against UTEP away from home, but all we can do is move forward, cut out the turnovers. We had 2 picks. One of them I'm not going to hold against us or Rangel because it was 4th and 5. No one was open. We had to try something, and it was a pick. So whatever. The first one, that one sucked. But even take away the 7 points that resulted from that first pick, we still lose that game. All we can do is look forward to San Jose State now, who's a much better team than UTEP. You can see their ratings there. But we're just going to have to do the best that we can do. We do have some coach points to spend. I don't know if we should prioritize tactician. Maybe we'll put 1 on passing game just because I really think we need to help out our quarterback as much as we can. And then we'll put 1 into recruiting. But which do we do? I'm thinking we're maxed out on offensive and defensive line. Maybe linebackers. You know what? We need secondary. We need linebackers too. No, let's go secondary. So now we're 3 on those, and then we've got 3 on quarterback as well. So we'll go ahead and end it. Hit the like button if you can after that loss. Very frustrating loss. Leave some comments with any suggestions. and we'll see you in the next episode for San Jose State.